Hey, welcome to YOBHeadshot. We are a photography studio here based in Little. We love to help people get professional headshot that help them look confident, approachable, and credible, either they're using it on LinkedIn or the website. To ensure that your headshot turn out great, we follow a set of do and don't, and we will love to share the do and don't today with you. So the first do is to use a proper lighting. So proper lighting can be natural light or just strobe light if you're actually shooting in studio with a professional photographer. So we look usually for a space that have good natural light. It can either be actually indoors or outdoors. But if you're shooting outdoors, you usually, to get good natural lighting, you want to use shade. If you're shooting indoors, you want to actually usually face north or at least use a northern light. Could rise at east and set west. But what happened is during that transition, you can be shooting and then it is cloudy and it just keep changing and changing. The second thing is also when you're shooting in studio is to just use the strobe light pretty well because you can shape it to actually look like the sunlight. But one thing, it also, the angles and position of the light can make or break the light. For example, if you put the light actually below your chin, it will end up looking like a horror movie, which is not what you want for like a professional headshot, but it can also use it artistically later. The second do is to stand up straight and to convey confidence and approachability. And good posture make you look more confident and friendly, which is an important factor when it comes to making a positive impression in headshot. So usually when you come to the studio, we'll help you definitely feel comfortable and natural, but also to convey the right message for your profession or industry. So we coach you to definitely stand up straight, widen the shoulder, and give us like a chin, and we'll coach you a lot in micro expression. But if you're just taking your headshot yourself or you're working with photography, just make sure that when you're posing, you stand up straight and you're not slouching. The third do is definitely to smile, but you do not need to make a fake smile. People, like just like music, people can detect fake smile. Like if someone playing the piano, even if you don't know anything about music and they just put the wrong key, you just know that this doesn't sound right. So people can just see a smile and know that this is not genuine. So make sure that you're actually having just a smile that goes well with your personality. You do not need to force it. Otherwise, when you force it, it just doesn't look genuine. So depending on your industry, you might not even need to smile. If you are an injury lawyer, which we actually shoot with recently, you want to look mean because that's what people that want to hire you to help them for the case will love to see, that you are definitely a tough guy. So when the fourth thing is clothing. So choose a clothing that definitely not wrinkly and neither baggy, because you want to clothes that suit and fit you to actually have something that will align also with your personal brand. Because when you're shooting, for example, for like actors, for acting headshot, or just let's say that you work in a business environment that might not be that formal, more like creative, you might just want to also wear a t-shirt. But if you're working in industry like banking, you might definitely want to wear like a suit, but sometimes you don't need a tie either. Though for some people like executive and like people in C class, we sometimes recommend them tie because it make it definitely less casual and more formal and kind of more professional. But if you just in kind of like out of college and just applying for a job, even though you might definitely look great with a tie, we sometimes just recommend a more relaxed actually look for just like a recent graduate. So, but all of this depends on you, so your personality and your own choice. We will not override your choices. We will work with you to create actually a look that will definitely work with. The last one of the do's is to actually work with a professional and experienced photographer. all of the things that I just told you, I learned this through doing a lot of years of photography and helping a lot of clients navigate through a lot of needs for their personal brand. So other photographers also probably have built that knowledge over time. You are not a professional photographer, so you can learn this and definitely apply it for your own self, but just working and investing in someone that already have this knowledge to help you achieve this professionalism with your headshot can definitely be will definitely be a great investment for you in the future. So the second part is the don't. The don't is to avoid not doing this thing I mentioned in the do's, and one of them is like using baggy clothing or just clothes that is not really you, or just using fake smile, just kind of like a cringe-worthy headshot. We really don't want that. You sometimes see some headshot either on LinkedIn or like a billboard, and you know this, it just doesn't feel right. So this was just a little bit of like the do's and don'ts that we wanted to share with you when it comes to headshot. We are based here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we help the Little Rock area professional definitely get some great professional headshot and also personal branding photos. So either you're an entrepreneur, student, or executive, or you want to get this headshot for acting or any other reason, we help people definitely get this headshot, and we would love to work with you if you are in the Little Rock or Arkansas area. So we'll be creating more videos for the YouTube channel, and we hope either you are actually looking for a headshot or you are a professional photographer. This was definitely an insightful video that helped you. Thank you so much, and see you next time.